Yeah, so my name's Ryan Lloyd. I'm from North Queensland. So I'm from towns there, pretty big footy town, rugby league, born and bred since I was a young fella. So pretty much all I know really, so it's good to get over here and play some footy here.
So how young were you when you started out playing?
So I first started playing rugby league when I was 6. I've played every year since, never looked back really.
And in terms of the towns, is it just the one side? Is there a few sort of clubs around? What's the structure like?
In the local com there's a fair few sides, so all the juniors clubs feed through to a senior side. So a lot of the boys aim to play all the way through juniors to seniors, and obviously we have our under 20s, our state leagues, and obviously our professional sides. It feeds all the way up to there, so it's good.
So is it a big sport in the family? Is it something that everybody's into in the Lloyd household?
It isn't in my family. My dad actually played Aussie rules. He played AFL, but I got into league when I was 6, and he actually encouraged it. And he actually works at the North Queensland Cowboys now. He's right into rugby league, so that probably helps as well. Yeah, it's a bit of a change, but yeah.
So that's the route that you've come through. You've been the under 20s for the North Queensland Cowboys.
Yes, I played for the North Queensland Cowboys last season, and then obviously come over here.
And what was last season like? How did the season go?
It was good, yeah. We started pretty well and had a few rough patches, and we're probably one of the better sides in the com that underperformed in the end, which was a shame. We had a lot of good boys that have played a lot of good footy and are signed to good deals now. But yeah, a bit of a letdown in the end. We lost the first week of the finals, but yeah, a bit of an underperforming season in the end, yeah.
And how did the move to Thunder come about? What was the first sort of steps to that?
To be honest, a few years ago, I've always wanted to travel around Europe and the UK, and I thought if I could play footy there, it'd be a dream. And my assistant coach, Ben Jeffries, he actually played in the Super League quite a bit, and he kind of suggested it and put me into contact with a few people, and went from there and followed it through, and you're lucky enough to end up here at Thunder. And
what's your first impressions since you've arrived? Or you've only been here about a week?
Yeah, it's great, to be honest. It's all more than I expected. The facilities are great. Payne was saying compared to some of the other clubs, they're great, and like I said, from what I've seen, couldn't ask for more, so it's good.
What is it about the sport, Ryan? You've got people like Tom Capper, who's one of your teammates, has been 2 years in Australia. Yeah. There does seem to be quite a bit of back and forth between the two hemispheres, so does it just lend itself to people who want to go and explore?
I think so. I think it's a good opportunity for people that want to play the sport. It can take you a fair few places these days, and that's what I've done. I've taken advantage of that. The game's a bit different here from what I've seen so far, but I'm really looking forward to obviously playing here, so it'd be good, yeah.
And what's the process been like so far, gelling with your new teammates?
Yes, I've only had the one session so far, but all the blokes I've met so far are great, easy to get along with. I think you'll find most people in rugby league are pretty good, so it's been pretty seamless so far, and I can't wait to keep going.
And for the people that are going to be watching you next year, what position are you, and what should we expect to see from you?
I play back row, so I'm not the biggest back row. I like to play the technical side of the game. I like to run the good lines and that kind of thing. So yeah, it's pretty much what you'll see from me. So. Looking forward to it.
And what have you been sold in terms of Thunder's ambitions for next year? Obviously coming off a good season that they made the playoffs for the first time in 3 years. What's Jason sort of sold you as the ideal?
Yeah, Payne's been good. He said he's made it pretty clear we've got a strong squad this year, and the intentions are clear. We want to play the best footy we can and give ourselves the best chance to win. He's backed up the squad we've got, the facilities we've got, everything's in place for us to do that. So it's pretty high expectations. I'm looking forward to it.
And ambitions for yourself? What are you targeting, medium and long term?
So at the moment I'm just looking to fit in the team well, play some good footy. I think the rest will take care of itself. So my priority at the moment is to play good footy for the Thunder. Hopefully we can do well and we can reap the rewards as a team, and I'll look at individual accolades kind of after that, I guess.